President of the United States of America, that is Donald Trump, has made a remark which could see the world's politics and war change into unbelievable way. There's a possibility of violence skyrocketing to the highest level in the world. And that statement alone could be the first call unintentionally to the world war. Trump said the USA will take over Gaza Strip, which is now being inhabited by the Palestinians. So this is something crazy. Trump recently also made crazy remarks calling for renaming the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and he also called for the taking of Greenland from the true owners. So several he has turned to a landmonger and a war hunter. I think Donald Trump is looking for a lot of wars, and he wants to create a lot of enemies around the world. So this is what he said, in case you missed.
No alternative. It's right now a demolition site. This is just a demolition site. Virtually every building is down. They're living under fallen concrete that's very dangerous and very precarious. They instead can occupy all of a beautiful area with homes and safety, and they can live out their lives in peace and harmony instead of having to go back and do it again. The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area. Do a real job, do something different. Just can't go back. If you go back, it's going to end up the same way it has for 100 years.
Now, Egypt has made a press release responding to this threat, to this actually decision, which came after the visit by Israel Prime Minister Netanyahu Benjamin. Egypt rejects any proposal or concept to him to eliminate the Palestinian cause through displacement. The Arab Republic of Egypt cautions against statements issued today by several members of the Israeli government regarding the launch of a plan to displace the Palestinian people from their homeland. This constitutes a blatant and flagrant violation of international law, international humanitarian law, and infringes on the most basic rights of the Palestinian people, which necessitates accountability on the most basic rights of the Palestinian people, which necessitate accountability. In this context, Egypt cautions against the catastrophic consequences that may result from this irresponsible behavior, which undermines the negotiations regarding the ceasefire agreement. This behavior provokes the return of hostilities and poses risk on the entire region and the foundations of peace. Egypt reaffirms its complete rejection of such irresponsible statements in their entirety. The Arab Republic of Egypt affirms its complete rejection of any proposal or concept aimed at eliminating the Palestinian cause through uprooting or displacing the Palestinian people from their historic homeland and its seizure, whether on a temporary or permanent basis. Egypt warns against the consequence of these proposals, which constitute an injustice and violation of the legitimate rights of the Palestinian people, and reaffirms it will not be party to it. Egypt also stresses the necessity of addressing the root causes of the conflict, which lies in the existence of a people under occupation for decades, during which they have suffered all forms of displacement, oppression, and discrimination. This situation must immediately end, and the Palestinian people must enjoy their inalienable rights in accordance with international legal frameworks. Egypt reiterates the necessity to implement the ceasefire in Gaza in 3 phases on a permanent basis. It intends to engage immediately with international partners and friends in implementing early recovery plans, removal of rubble, and reconstruction within a specified time frame without the displacement of Palestinians from the Gaza Strip, especially given their firm attachment to their historic homeland and their refusal to abandon it. Well, Iran, who always backs the Gaza people, have also released their first military drone carrier, which is a ship, a huge ship. It looks so scary. It looks powerful. And I think much as U.S. always downplays certain things, I think these may have threat in their eyes. Thank you.